Peace, ladies and gentlemen. Akyam and Akwaf. This is Quan coming through once again with another video. I just wanted to touch on this video because it's very important for us brothers to understand what's going on right now, man. You know, the media and the internet and the entertainment industry, so on and so forth, they're making a concerted effort to put athletes and celebrities at the forefront as pillars for leadership because they think the masses are a joke. They look at us like we're a fucking joke. That's pretty much what it is, because when you sit up here and you push this fear-mongering victimization mentality, you're doing more bad than good. You're not doing us any good when you push this nonsense on the so-called black community, because all you're doing is telling us that we should not hold ourselves accountable and we should just be fucking scared for the rest of our lives. Just like Doc Rivers talking about, oh, we love America, but America don't love us. That's why that's the point. You're not supposed to be putting you're not supposed to invest yourself in this system, in this America, in Babylon. The Most High tell you, be not of this world, because this world is not of us. This is not our rest. This world is of Babylon. This world is of Satan and Luciferianism. The Black Lives Matter movement, all they do is push Marxism and Hegelian dialectic agendas. All these events that occurred have been staged and orchestrated so power can be brought to the Black Lives Matter movement. That's all it's about. There's nothing that's new under the sun. All this shit been happening for years. Hegelian dialectic tactics, Marxist movement tactics. The woman, I think the founder of the movement, said that this is a Marxist movement. She said that we are trained Marxists. That's what it's about. You know, that Instagram post is deleted, but that's what she said. And if you don't understand what Marxism is, then you're going to be lost in the source. If you understand what Marxism is, then you understand what you see in plain sight. It's all based in agendas. They want people to embrace fear. So when the time comes, we could be more scared. But that cannot happen because prophecy tells us that the Most High is going to put the spirit on his people to combat this shit. But we do it through the will of the Heavenly Father. We don't do it carnally. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. It's about understanding that we must embrace the Heavenly Father and not clowns like this. LeBron is a Boule member. His job is to be an intermediary between the masses and the media, so the media can quote unquote be subdued. As this clown would say, subdue. This dude is so fake and insincere, and he's a clown. Just like when he had that little situation happen in 2017 with the spray paint on his gate of the word nigga. We did not see no picture of the word. There was no story or video of the word. Mind you, his place is in Brentwood. We living in the age of surveillance. We did not see nobody spray paint the word nigga on his damn door. So that's how we know that was Hegelian dialectic. And LeBron James, being that he's a part of that Luciferian witchcraft system, he understands that this is what they do. This is the tenets. People don't understand that in this society, we living in a Truman Show. This world is fucking a stage. And in 2020, it's heightened because prophecy has to come to fulfillment. The shit that we seeing in 2020 in regards to, like, you know, revelation, it being revealed unto us in a way where we haven't seen it before, it's because prophecy is coming. It's because prophecy has to be fulfilled. But let's go into what this fucking clown is going into, man.
If you're sitting here telling me that there was no way to subdue that gentleman, or detain him, or to just before the firing of guns, then you're sitting here and you're lying to not only me, you're lying to every African American, every black person in the community.
Look at this clown, man. This dude is a clown, bro. This dude is so fake and so insincere, man. You know, I'd much rather appreciate it if you would just say, you know what, I don't really know too much about it. Let me do more research, like Kawhi did. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to be this social justice leader. Like they the media and the entertainment industry, their purpose is to put up celebrities and athletes as leaders in the so-called black community, or just leaders for change or for social justice. because they understand that they, like, as far as like NBA players and all that, they lack depth. They lack knowledge. They don't really understand what's really going on. And not to say that they're not intelligent or smart or anything, but they're not really knowledgeable of what's really, really going on in this society. Like Paul George said the other day that it's on our leader, it's on our president. See, this goes to show you that these people, they think simplistically. They don't really have a gauge of what's actually going on in regards to the three-dimensional aspect of this world. And part of it is because it's their job to lie to us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, of course, they're a part of that system, so it's only but so much they can really say anyway. But at the same time, it's like you can see the insincerity on these people. It's a joke. The NBA is so annoying right now, bro. It's so annoying right now. We can't just watch basketball. They trying to push this social justice shit on us so hard because we going into that new phase of, you know, Marxism, socialism. Let's put all the energy on a woman in these last days. You know, when Kobe Bryant died and you know, he took his daughter with him. People don't understand, and that was a sacrifice, and that's deep, but that was a sacrifice, and that was a sacrifice for the divine feminine to bring more power to the woman, you know, Gigi. And then you get the understanding of how Luka hit the game winner on the day of, you know, I'm sorry, was it on the day of? I think it was Kobe Bryant's birthday where Luka hit the game winner, and if you really understand, you know, the gematria effect of numerology and esotericism. Not to go on not to digress, but it's important. The number 77 represents, you know, it equates to G and G, and gematria. It's no coincidence that the last time we see Kobe Bryant was at the Dallas Mavericks game, where Luka Doncic, you know, was introducing himself to Gigi. Because these things occur according to the esoteric aspect. You feel what I'm saying? It's not solely just that element, but that's a part of it. You know, this world that we live in is based in a script, man. We living in a real Truman Show. And people are starting to wake up, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's all praises to the Most High. Kwame Ashala.
We see it over and over and over. There was multiple, if you watch the video, there was multiple moments where if they wanted to, they could have tackled him. They could have grabbed him. You know, they could have done that. And why?
This is what you got to understand, man. You know, you getting into a little scuffle with the police, right? Or just in general, you get into a scuffle with somebody, right? They get the best of you. Or you get jumped by a few dudes and they get the best of you. Most likely they will get the best of you. And you go to your car and you reach for something. 9 times out of 10, you go into your car to get a weapon. So if I'm on the other side, I just did that to you, and I see that you're about to go do that, it's common knowledge for me to understand why you did that. You get what I'm saying? It's like we never want to hold ourselves accountable. We never want to see the logistics and things. It's always victimhood. It's never, okay, what's the nuance of these things? What did he do? What was his background? And the police as well. You know, it should be for both sides. But at the same time, every time these events occur, it's always celebrities and NBA players that step to it first. Because it's agenda driven. These things happen according to Hegelian dialectics. These things happen purposeful. Just like George Floyd. Just like Ahmaud Arbery. You know, the kid that was in Atlanta. All this shit happens according to Hegelian dialectics because they want to put that power. They want to move the power from the black man, you know, as far as you know, that spirit of us, because everything is galvanized and everything starts from us because we're the salt of the earth. They want to move that power from the so-called black man to the divine feminine, to the woman. You feel what I'm saying? And they do it by, you know, shaming us with these rituals, like the Tory Lanez situation. Killing us with so-called police brutality. It's all an attack against the so-called black man. But it's spiritual because they understand who we are. They know our royalty. So that's why they prey on us. But we don't understand that stuff. And that's why we at the bottom. We don't understand that that's the solution. The solution is reconnecting with the Most High. restoring the order and the culture that was given unto us in the beginning. That's what the solution is.
Why does it always have to get to a point where we see the guns firing and his family is there, the kids are there, it's the broad daylight, and who knows? I mean, if that video is not being taken by that person across the street, do we even know if we even see that video?
My dude, my guy, stop it, bro. Stop it. You see, this is how you can spot insincerity right here. This is how you spot, you being able to see right through a person. My brother, these things happen all the time. If you need to see a video on every situation that occur, what does that tell you about the delusion that you're living in? You think that just because you saw a video on it, that it's not happening anywhere else? Please don't tell me that's what you're thinking, bro. I mean, bro, come on now. These things happen all the time. Oh my God, we should be grateful that a video was recorded. And like, come on, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop the bullshit, LeBron. Stop it, man. You are not a leader. You have no knowledge. You have no depth. Everything that you say is a lack of substance. You say shit with no substance, bro. No substance at all. You have no knowledge on what the fuck is really going on. You just a pawn for Nike. And it's their job to push you, to make you seem like you some fucking Muhammad Ali figure or something. You a pawn. You a liberal, boule, fucking Luciferian pawn.
There's like talks about that the cops didn't even have their body cams on. That's a possibility. It's just quite frankly, it's just fucked up in our community. And us, people get tired of hearing me say it, but we are scared as black people in America.
Speak for yourself, LeBron. Speak for your goddamn self. This is what really made me mad. This is what set me off about this video right here. When he said that we should be scared, bro. Don't you know that the Most High tells us not to fear no man but him? Aren't you a believer in the Most High, LeBron James? Aren't you a believer in the so-called Jesus Christ? AKA Yahweh Shah HaMashiach? Aren't you a believer? How can you push fear on us, bro? To be honest, bro, like, this is the worst thing that we could ever get as far as like what we see from these celebrities and musicians and all that. Like, I don't put my faith in none of this shit, but this is the worst thing that an impressionable person can get, hearing this, because they're gonna eat this shit up. They're really gonna eat this shit up, and they're gonna embrace fear. Their agenda is to push fear mongering on us because they don't want us to adopt a ruling class mentality. They don't want us to adopt a war mentality. They don't want us to adopt war tactics. They want us to be fucking scared, bro. And they know what they're doing because LeBron James is very influential. So you're gonna put LeBron James on the screen to talk this bullshit. ESPN is gonna eat this shit up and say he said something powerful when he said nothing of any substance. And he's gonna promote fear on our people. This is the worst thing that could ever fucking be said out of any celebrity's mouth. That black people should be fucking scared, dog. That shit really pissed me off, bro. It really did, man. Like, that really set me off when he said that we should be scared. Like, brothers, y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Do you guys not see the nonsense that's coming from the upper levels of society? Do you guys not see the insincerity with the NBA and all this bubble, wokey to woke, Black Lives Matter bullshit? Black Lives Matter, owned by a white man. It's this world of confusion is so prevalent. It's so heightened. We are living in confusion. It doesn't make sense that we embrace Black Lives Matter, yet it's funded by a so-called white man. What sense does that make, brothers? What sense does that make? Why do we continue to fall for this shit, man? Oh my goodness, bro. This shit is so sad, man.
Black men, black women, black kids, we are terrified. Because you don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea how that cop.
That's why it's about reconnecting with the Heavenly Father. You should be ashamed of yourself, LeBron, man. For real, bro. For you to push this shit on people, or we should be scared. You know what that says? That says I gave up. I have no answers. Let's just be scared. This shit is so sad, bro. And the reason why I'm reacting in this way is because, you know, I'm synonymous with the spirit, or at least I try to walk in that way. In Ecclesiastes 7:7 says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. We are not just being oppressed physically, we are being oppressed with deception. Hegelian dialectic, Marxism, socialism, Luciferian tactics. That's oppression. Lying, lies upon lies, and upon not even just lies. It's just more so agendas being pushed so heavily to where even the average layman can see that this shit is agendas. Black Lives Matter is an agenda. They going so hard with this shit, man. It's so annoying. They don't want to just, why can't we just watch basketball? Why the fuck y'all gotta shove this shit down our throats? It's bad enough that we gotta see fucking messages on the back of these clowns' jerseys. It's so, it's oh my goodness, bro. This world that we live in every day, when you in the spirit, when you understand the scriptures, when you understand who you are, that you are a Hebrew Israelite, and you come from the 12 tribes of Judah, and you understand the truth about the Bible, you understand the truth about this world, you become highly indignant every day. You become highly indignant of the nonsensical world that we live in. This world is so upside fucking down. It's so backwards, bro. And only the elect understand where I'm coming from. It's so backwards, man. Oh my goodness, bro.
Left the house. You don't know if he woke up on the good side of the bed. You don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You don't know if he had an argument at home with a significant other. You know, if one of his kids said something crazy to him and he left the house steaming. Or maybe he just left the house saying that today is going to be the end for one of these black people. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, and I just wanted to let that part go where he said that's what it feels like. Because that's what it all boils down to, man. It's feelings over logic. It's no accountability. You know, like I said, the man was acting a fool with his kids. You should conduct yourself a certain way when you with your kids, especially when you with the police, man. It's like, do we ever hold ourselves accountable? Ever? Is it always against the police? Is it never like the decisions that you make? It's always just fear and victimize and all this bullshit, man. And this is how we continue to perpetuate bullshit and lies, and we don't get to the answers. We don't get to the solution. We don't, because they want people to follow these people. They want the masses to follow LeBron James and these celebrities and shit. It's a damn shame that a celebrity has to be the face of leadership. You know, LeBron James had put up a post saying, you know, one half of my brain is focused on these playoffs and the other half of my brain is focused on how I can help black people. Brother, we don't need your fucking help. You cannot relate to our plight, brother. You was chosen from when you was a kid, brother. You cannot relate to our plight. Yes, you was young and you grew up in the hood and your mom was a crackhead and she was doing wild shit. But you got out of that very, very quickly, my brother. Stop trying to act as if you're for real about this shit when you're not, man. And it's not really your fault, man. Cause you don't even have a fucking mind of your own. You control, bro. You a robot, bro. You a fucking robot. These people, man, they finished, man. They trying to set up these people to be fucking leaders, man. Really? It's a damn shame, man. But this is all I got, man. It's so disgusting. But peace, y'all. God bless.